Okay. Now consider we have this table. Now let's say as per the feature, client has asked you that he need pagination, sorting, let's say number of pages, what number of records you need to show, right? So how you enabled all that pagination, filtering, sorting, how we can do or how we can enable all these things on the table? Do we have something default or we need to write a custom code? We don't have anything, right? We have to
Custom
write
code.
custom code. So above here, you will add a search box. Then on every column, you will have a sorting functionality. You will once on a click on it, you will sort by name. Here, if you click, you will sort by name. Sort dot A to B, B to A. Then again, pagination, you have to write custom code. Let's say from API, you got 50 record. From that, just 10 record units. You need to get that first 10 record on click of next, then next 10 record like that. So everything custom code you need to write. So instead of writing the custom code, normally we use libraries. Okay. So the most, at least 60% or 70% PrimeNG is getting used because the free version, it has almost everything. Again, paid is also there, but with the free only, it has everything. So that's why PrimeNG is the mostly used library in Angular. Then material, then sometimes AG If your table has so many things, so AG has only table, but PrimeNG has everything. Okay. So let's see that PrimeNG. So first we need to install the PrimeNG. Okay. So PrimeNG is a third party library. It has nothing to do with Angular, but it's an Angular library. Okay. PrimeNG, just like that. Material. So, yeah, material. Then AG grid. This AG grid. Then we have Sync Fusion. What else we have? Angular Zorro, something is there. Yes, Angular Zorro. Just like that, so many libraries are there in Angular. Some are specific for graphs also. But as I said, ki all the libraries are almost same. The working behavior is almost same. It's the because these are nothing but product. They are well documented. If you want to use any component out of it, well documentation will be there. You just need to see what input and what output are there, what kind of a data it expect. Yeah, implement it. Okay. So let's install it. So npm install PrimeNG and PrimeNG Flux themes. So two packages we are installing, PrimeNG also and its theme packages also. Copy, open a new terminal, enter. Whatever latest version it might have, we will install that. It is taking time. Okay, let's check this. So you can see PrimeNG got installed and theme package also got installed. So two packages we have installed. Now, how do you enable it? When you install the Bootstrap also, you need to use Bootstrap, you need to add it the entry of bootstrap.css file into your angular.json. Then only you can use the Bootstrap classes. Just like that, you install the PrimeNG. So how do you use it? So in app config, you have to add it like this. Wait, where is the theme? Yeah, theme. Provide PrimeNG and the theme. So they have multiple themes. Out of that, I think one is the free only. So that theme we have to use it. Theme is nothing but color combination and everything. Copy like this. Let's add the input. Why input is not coming? It is not able to understand this. Cannot we installed or no? Package got installed. Okay, now it is done. Okay. So once you install the PrimeNG, next thing you have to do is you have to register PrimeNG into your app config so that you can start using it. Then now how many components we have? So if you click on the components, From text box, button, drop down, everything you have it. Everything. See autocomplete. Once you start typing, it suggests you autocomplete. Cascade select. Drop down, but with cascading drop down. See? Okay. Now in normal HTML, we cannot have this. Then checkbox, they have checkbox also. Again, variations are there. See, you have slash over there by default. You can remove the selection like that. Group, then small, medium, large. So it's just a checkbox. But again, with checkbox, you have so much of variations. Disable checkbox, invalid checkbox. Getting it? Signal based form also. See, signal based form checkbox also they have given. Then date picker. Now, when you talk about our date picker, the normal browser date picker, can we set minimum and maximum date? Means, can we disable date in input type date? Let's say you want to disable all future date. Can we do that in input type date? The normal calendar, what we have, right? We cannot disable because it's a normal browser date picker. But here, if you see, this is the calendar from PrimeNG. We can disable some dates also. Here you can see min max is there. See, dates are disabled. I think only 2 months they have allowed. Backdate also disabled. So min and max. You can disable future and the previous date. If you want to enable only from today and next 7 days only you want to allow. When we work on the project, we have so much of various requirement like this. In next 7 date only should be available. So we can do that. Min and max you date you pass, it will enable and disable. Okay. Now, how do we use all this? So let's say you want to use the date picker. So what you need to do? You need to import it. Copy this import. Let's say what component we will use. In visits we had, wait, from where we create the visit? So here we have visit date, right? So instead of this normal date, we want a date picker from the PrimeNG. Okay. So in our visit component, pages, visit, first you need to import the import, whatever the component you want to use. These are nothing but reusable component. What are you are saying now? These are nothing but reusable component, but they have created it. Now you are using it. Just like how we are creating our reusable component. These are the reusable component created by PrimeNG. If you have created reusable component to use it, you need to import it, then you use it. Just like that. This is their selector, P hyphen date picker. Okay. So P hyphen date picker. Now in our HTML, where is the date, doctor ID, visit date. So instead of this date, form controller name, you will pass it over here. Let's comment out this. Save. Edit. So it's not coming. So for this, let's check error first if we have some error. That no value accessor for control name visit date. How come? Visit date. And this function. Yeah, on the constructor only we are calling it. Why it is giving this error?
Sir, you need to add that component also in imports.
Okay, we didn't import that. We imported, but we didn't add it. That's why. Save. See, we got it. If I clicked open it, see, very easy. You import it. What you need to use it, you put it over there. Understood? Let's say you want to disable the backend grid, but why it is coming like this? Let's try flex. see. Hmm. Okay. Now let's say you want to disable all the previous date. Visit date should not be the previous date, 2 days only. You want to disable it. So min max, click over here. See, these are the things you can do. So many configuration you will call it. So many configuration you have. Okay, so min max. You want to disable the previous date. So min date you will pass like this. Min date is a property and you need to pass the date. Okay. So let's create a min date colon date is equal to new date. 2 days date only. I will pass it. Currently, if you check, I'm able to go and select any date, any previous date. Okay, it's not giving any error or something. Now, this date, I will pass it over here as a min date. Min date, and you will pass your date. Save, open. Now you see the previous dates are disabled. Only future dates are enabled. Getting it? All the previous dates are disabled. You cannot select the previous date. Let's say you want to enable only max 7 or let's say 2 days. Let's say 2 days. Let's say someone want to reschedule his appointment. Max 3 days only he can reschedule. So you need to give 3 days date. After 3 days, whatever the date will be, that date you need to assign. So max date, first new date. Then add let's do it in constructor. We need to add some date. So this dot max date is equal to new date, or same thing I will use max date dot add. Sorry, set date is set days. Set days is not there. Set date. And what it expect date. How do we add 3 days? And when I've done it, I want to add 3 days to the date I have created. Set minute is there, set month is there. Day I'm not able to see. The minutes is there, month is there. Set date only I think I have to use. It expect number. Let's try 3. Now it is giving error. Number is not assignable to date. Set date. I think this we have to wrap it up in new date. Let's see. I will print this first. Let's see what do we get. Yeah, today's date is 30. So you can see after 3 days, you got 3 July. Okay. Now, this max date, you will just add it to the max date attribute input. Max date. Now see. Previous dates are disabled. Sorry, everything is disabled. Something is wrong then. Let's remove this. See. Okay, min date is working fine. With max date, we have some problem. Because of time or what? No, time should be there. Date is also looking fine. Friday, 10 July, time and the date time. Why it is coming? Wait, no. It should be August, no? It is showing July. That's why it is not working. Let's Google it. Our date is not correct. About to add the days. in current date JavaScript. Let's see. You got the date. Okay, like this. Let's see, like this. See. Now you got August, okay? It's 2 August. So 30 is enable, 31 is enable, 1 is enable, and 2 is enable. After that, everything is disabled. So min and max. Let's say you want to allow 5 days. So 5, save. So next 5 days will get enabled. See, up to 4 it is enabled. So according to the requirement, we sometimes when we work on the project, we don't keep all the dates enabled. We have to allow user only select particular number of days date. Min max, previous date should not be added. So we disabled it. This thing was not possible in your normal simple HTML browser, means browser calendar. So we use third-party library. You won't find a single project, Angular project, where any third-party library is not there. You won't find a single project. Again, inside your project, if you have a date, obviously you will use some of the date library. We don't use that input type date also. Clear?
In this case, is it disabling the date which is less than the from date
Yeah,
for the
considering
max date?
current date only.
Let's say you selected July 5th for from date
Hmm.
and two
No,
dates.
from date means you don't select the from date. It will consider the current date as from date. Then max and min will work. Max and min, how it will work? Considering your current date only, na?
Mhm.
Right? So you cannot set the current date first. Whatever means, even if you have set it, so let's say you saved something else, but still it will consider the current date only. From current date only, 2 days forward, 2 days backward, like that.
Let's say if user selected July 5th as from date and two
How you will
dates we
select?
don't.
How you will select? All the dates are disabled. Now only allowed dates are there. Let's say backdated record you are also opening. Okay, let's say 15th, 16th was already selected, but still it won't enable because it is considering current date. What you selected
Oh,
previously, that doesn't matter. Got it?
okay. Yeah,
Current date
even
only.
current date.
Hmm.
Even current date. Like if user selected today's date
Hmm.
on the from
Hmm.
and to date, um,
Okay,
before
means
dates are
you want to select
like,
the range.
yeah, like when user selects from date, I don't want to date to be to show the date which from date was there. It should be greater than.
No, no. You want a range from and to date like that. You are saying?
Yeah, yeah, like a to date selection should not allow
Ah.
to select
No.
before the.
Currently, we are able to select only once, not multiple. We are able to select. See, only one date we are able to select, either this or that. See, only one date we will be able to select, not multiple. We can have multiple also. That flag we need to set it. See, multiple is there. So if you select like this, 221, multiple dates also we can select. That is something else. But by default, we only one date is selection, one selection is allowed at a time. Okay,
Okay.
understood? Okay. So many things are there. Let's say you want to select a range, when you do book the hotel. So from date to date, like this range, from to the days. So range also is there. Let's say you want to make it to 4. See, like this range you are getting. Okay. Time picker is also there. 12-hour format, 24-hour format, time only. You just need time. You don't need date. Month picker. You just need month. Year picker. You just need year. So different settings are there. See, for if you need a month picker, View year. If you need a month picker, view month and view year. So everything is over here. Whatever you can think of, they have covered everything. You just need to change the properties, input like that, it will behave. Understood? Let's say you need clear icon. Currently, you can see here let's say you select particular. You don't have clear icon. If you need a clear icon, so clear icon is also there. Let's see if I select date. See, if you close, data get cleared like this. Okay. So many things are there. This is your date picker. What else? Let's say drop down. Where we have used drop down. Yeah, let's say patient ID drop down is there. Now, here only you can see now it is because records are there, it is unable, it is a little bit hard to find through the record. Let's say currently this many record is there, but let's say again 50 records are added. So it will be difficult to find, right? So what you can do, you can use the PrimeNG drop down and there you have the filter also. Okay. So select, drop down. So this is your drop down. So how do you want to use it? Again, you use the import, copy the import. You add the import, you add it into the import array. Okay. Then how do you use it? So see, P select is the selector name. Options. Here you need to pass the array. What array? Right? Let's copy. Patient one. Here form controller name. So option means array. So this array. Use it over here. Then it's a key value pair data. So what you want to bind it to the key? So patient ID. So option value is the value key. And what you want to display into the option label. Save it. Why it is giving error option? Observable patient list is missing in the prominent properties. Okay, sorry, async. Save. See, you got a PrimeNG drop down. Now let's say you want to enable the filter. So here filter. How do you enable it? We might have one property. Filter by, wait, why filter by? Yeah, because array of object, filter by and show clear. And filter property will be there. Filter true. Because it's an array of object with what you want to filter, right? So these three things we will add. So filter by full name. Okay, save. See, you got filter. This becomes more easy now. Understood? This thing was not possible in your normal select box, but with PrimeNG component, it is possible. Clear? So whatever you can think, everything is over here. Let's say you want to disable particular option. That thing is also possible. In our normal HTML, it was not possible. There it is. Custom option. Here you can see you can pass a template also where icon, image, something can be there. Where is disabled checkbox selection? We can have a checkbox also. Select all the option is also there. Custom option. What is custom option? This is that. Disabled was complete disabled. Option disabled is not there, I think. Disabled. Option disabled is not there, I think. You can pass a template also. See, means instead of having just here, you are not able to control the UI. In option, how does it will look? But you can pass a template also like this. Inside the drop down, you can have a template, and whatever you design, image, icon, name, like that, it will be here.
Is this the one used for auto suggest options as well? Like
That is different.
when we
Autocomplete
search.
is there. That is a different component, autocomplete. So once you search, you
Okay.
can make the API call, you get the data that get appended over here, autocomplete. That was normal drop down. Here it is autocomplete. On search, you will make the API call and you will get the data. This is autocomplete.
Do we need to use any other libraries, or it is
No, no,
just
in this only.
plain?
It's in this only. Whatever it
Then
is over here, you can use it. No need to again use it. Import it, then you need a API call, right? Once you search, you will need it. Currently, it is static over here, but instead of static, you can make the API call also. Here you can see whenever you search, you get this function get called. Here you can make the API call. Okay.
okay.
So that is that autocomplete. Drop down is different. What else we have? Radio button and everything. Whatever normal controls are there, now everything is over here. Rating, star rating. So this is also the component. Then text area, we already know toggle button, you know, just like it behaves like a checkbox, but it is wrapped in a button. Toggle switch. Instead of a normal text checkbox, you can use this toggle one. Okay. Reselect. Let's say you have, child to parent, again, relationship kind of a data we have. So tree select like this. Okay. So again, specific project need you need, then only you will use all this. If your project doesn't have something, how will you use it? Okay. It's again a drop down, but tree drop down. One item, again, it will have child. That child might also have something. So similar requirement, if you have, you use this tree one. Then they have button also. See, normal button, just like we use input type button na, or button, just like that, they have button also. Now, where we have, let's see if I go to the medicine. We have this delete button. On click of delete, oh, we didn't implement it. Where we implemented the delete? Let's say in visit, we have the delete button. On click of delete, we are using this JavaScript confirm box. But that is very basic, right? So let's say you want some proper UI, so you can use there also. So we have overlay, confirm pop-up. If I click on save, see, like this also you get there only. Instead of a big pop-up, there only you can have it. Delete. Or confirm dialog is also there. You need a big one like this model pop-up kind of thing. Delete. Okay, let's try this. So if you want this one, you will use this. Visit component, import. Whatever you want to use it, import it and you use it. That's it. Okay. Now you need P dialog over there in the HTML. Wait. Import we have done. So here you can see in the example, first you import this, then P dialog should be somewhere. I don't know where they have. Let's try this. So first, what else you need? You need confirmation service and message service. Two things you need. Only confirmation service, I think. Message service you don't need. If you want to show that tooltip, na, there you need it. So confirmation service, we need to add it into the providers. So instead of adding it over here, you can add it into globally also, app config also. So for now, let's add it over here. Providers, confirmation service. Because you get a callback. Whenever you click on OK or cancel, you get a callback. So for that, you need this confirmation service. Okay. After that, you need to inject it. Now, so on click of this, confirm. This is how you open it. Copy. Where is the delete one? On save, on edit, on delete. Okay. So what I will do, I will copy paste this, and here I will say on check, delete. Now from your button, instead of calling that, you will call this on check, delete. I need expected data, event dot target. Now you need to pass the data also, or so this thing only we can directly put it into a delete function existing. Here we were passing this confirm box like this. So instead of that, event target, we don't need targets. Let's remove it. Message service, we don't need it for now. And this API call, if accept, so you have two callback, accept and the reject. So if user clicks on accept, then this. Okay. Let's remove this. So on delete, we are opening a confirm box like this, confirmation service and the confirm. What message you are there? What message you want to put it over there? Are you sure? Want to delete? Then header confirmation, some icons, right? What you need into the reject button, what color and everything. Okay. And here delete accept button text. And once if user clicks on accept, this callback will execute. If user clicks on reject, this callback will execute. Let's try. But we might need that. Yeah, it's not opening. So this dialog, we might need to put it somewhere. Let's copy in HTML at the end. We will put it. So inside this, they will inject it. Let's try now. Yeah, see, we got it. If I click on cancel, see the network call. Delete, cancel, nothing is happening. If I click on delete and if I click on delete, see, API call will happen. Got it? So instead of that boring confirm box, you can use the dialog box. Clear? Again, one more thing. On click of delete, this is very old fashioned, right? If you want a toaster, the problem with this is like user has to click on OK. Unnecessary, we are asking him to click. So we can show the toaster also. So that message service was there, no? So message service also does the same way. Or we have toaster also, messages. So is whenever you have to display some messages. So either you have message, which is like this. No, this is something like that. Toast only. See, getting it? Like this. So instead of showing that alert box, you can use the toaster. And we have different color also. Yeah. According to your error, something, we get toaster like this. So how do we use it? So you need to import your message service and toast module also. Let's import it. Toast module. Message service we have already added. So this is how you show. Message service first you need to inject. Then in your save, once it is saved successfully, instead of this alert, you will use this dot message service dot add See what it expect? Message kind of a data and toaster message. So what data is there? Like this object. Severity means it is a success, error, like that. So success, summary, success. Severity is, I think, for that particular color. Success, yeah, success is there. Then this is your title and this is your message. Is it has been deleted successfully? Save. Wait for that. Any import needed? Yeah, p toast also should be needed. So this p toast or p dialog, we normally don't keep it into particular component. We keep it into our layout or the parent component. So we don't have to put it into every component. So these things we can keep it into our global one. So either you talk about app or layout component somewhere global. So here also you need to import it. P dialog. Now here you don't need to import it then. Toast module and confirm dialog. So you import it globally, then overall component, you just need to use that message service. That's it. So now here you don't need it. Save it, save it, save it. Okay. We are getting error. Okay, no provider power. So now confirmation service. As we have moved our P dialog and everything in the global, so instead of registering it over here, we can register this provider service into our app config. So here was that our confirmation service. Confirmation service, you add it over here. And just like that, message service. That was message service. No, yeah, in provider you will add it, but their object you need to create. Okay. So this, let's say confirmation and the message service, you are going to use overall the project. So you register over here one time. Now in your component, you don't need to add it in every provider. You can directly use it. Let's try to. So we don't have any error on click of delete. You got the confirmation box. If you click on delete, see success you got. In else block, you can put it as a error one. So according to that, instead of using that boring alert box, you will use the toaster messages. Okay. Understood?
Is there any data grid option?
Yeah. We'll see that. Okay. Understood till now? How you have to use it. Check the component which you want to use. See how you have to use. Proper example, proper documented sites are there. You just need to check the example, do it like that. That's it. Okay. Then most important what we use it, our data table. Okay. Now, if you want to use the table, this is the import. Copy, import it. Then how do you use it? Mhm. See, this is how you use it. Again, it looks like your normal table only, but instead of table, it is P table, their own selector. Copy, so that you can have a control over HTML also. What you want to show where. You have control of everything. This was your old table. This is your PrimeNG. Okay. Now here you can put your TH. So whatever the TH you had, You can put it over here. Then your TD as it is. Just here, you need to provide your array to the value. Array means visit list, your array. Why it is giving error? Okay. So here you need to give it as item. Dollar index. How do we get the index? Let's check. How do we get the index? My example is given. Let's see if here we have something. Let index. Let's try. I don't know if this will work or not. Save. Save. See, their PrimeNG grid. Okay. Yeah, see, index key. No, one is coming. I think index is not there. It should be. Let's see. How do I ask it? API. Index. What was the property? Table. Just like option, we should have a property to get the index also. Just trying to check that value. Let's ask it. Lord AI, how do I get index in PrimeNG table? Okay, row index is there. Row index plus one. Same. Yeah, you got the row index. Okay. So basic table you got. Now one by one thing we will check. Let's say you need grid lines, lines you need like that. Currently, if you check the table, that lines are not coming. Proper border is not coming. So show grid line. What might be this? What might be this show grid line?
Directive.
Directive, right? It's not a property. Directly we added in, it's a directive. We might have to import it. No. See, now you got the grids proper. Then strip rows. Let's say alternate rows you want to highlight, right? So strip rows, directive. Same. See, alternate rows are getting highlighted. And this is looking very big. Let's say you want a small one. So we have sizes also. So here, how do we add the size? Value. Size. What value it can expect? From where we are getting the sizes. Option sizes. Where is sizes? Small. value is small. Save. So you get a small table. See, table got shrink. Okay. So you have medium, large like that. Then let's say you want to enable the filter, pagination. So click on the pagination, pagination like this. So what you need to do first, this property, paginator true, rows 5. How many rows you want to show? 5, 10, right? So pagination true, rows 5, say, see, only 5 rows are available and you got pagination. You click on to getting it, pagination you got. Let's say by default only show, sometimes you might have seen you get a drop down 5, 10, 50. So that also is there. Rows pair option drop down. So you will get a drop down to change the rows. Okay, how many rows you want to see. Here you can pass your option 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, whatever you need. See, now if I select 10, by default you get 10. See, pages got reduced because 10 record you are showing. If you select 5, pages will increase. Understood? It's very self-explanatory. Then let's say sorting. So for sorting, we need to add extra header because not extra header, sorry. Directive we need to add p sortable and the column name with what you want to sort. So on every column, patient, and here you want to specify the property name, patient name, and doctor. With doctor and this I'm adding sorting. You can add the icon also like this. Okay. Copy. They have their own icon also. So you don't have to worry about the icons. Save. On the table remove sort directive is there. Let's see what it does. Let's save it. Yeah. See. Okay. It is sorting. A, D, like this. Sorting is there. Pagination. Where is filter? Filter. In filter, there are two ways. One, you can have it on every column also, or you can have a global also. Okay. Let's see the global one. So this is the global one. Copy. Above that P table. P icon field. I think this we need to import. P icon field. Copy. Icon field. An icon field module. Okay, that error is gone. But why it is looking like this? Okay, because of this. Why? What is wrong over here? SVG ending. Now DT does not exist. So DT is like we have to provide a that hash one, hash DT1. On the table, we need to provide hash DT1. Still, it is not able to find. Okay, here they have written DT. Why example like here they have written DT1 and he okay, we for right something else. Okay. So your reference you are passing it over here. Then I think this won't work. Let's try. Something error is there. No. Okay. Let's say hurry. So here it is breaking something. A global filtering required, dynamic column and global filter defined. Somewhere it is breaking. Let's check.
In table, I think you need to add that global filter kind of
Yeah, what
similar
column
to
you will
paginator equal to true.
what columns are there with what you want to filter. Global filter. Filter property also. Filter is not needed. Global filter means from your array of object, with what field you want to enable filtering. So that you have to specify, say patient name, doctor name, and let's say symptoms. Okay. Say why it's not, I'm not able to click. So after some time it is, don't have any error also. See, I'm not able to click. So after some time I'm able to click. Hurry. Something is wrong. Because of that icon and everything or what? Let's try to remove it. Let's have a simple text. Okay, P input text. So this is a directive. We are converting this text box into normal. So let's remove it. P size also remove it. Hurry. Yeah. See, wherever you have hurry, that got filtered. Chetan. Nothing is there. Let's say, so we have Rahul name. Let's say you want to search with Rahul. See, wherever RAHU is there, here it's, here we have, here we have, and here we have. So from what number of column you say, according to that whole table, let it be any column, you will be able to filter. Let's say you want to search all the fever one. See, all the visits where fever is mentioned. Okay. Filter. Again, you can, if you need on every column also, you can have it. Like this also, match, contain, start with, end with, so many detail is there. Example will be there and you add it like this. To add it on the column level, you need to add a header and then you add it like this, P column like that. Sometimes you need a drop down. What's the drop down? Somewhere we have said. Here you can see we have a drop down. So either you can have a text box or a drop down, or a very generic one is this. You get everything over here, equal, not equal, contain, start with, end with. A difference advanced level filter is there. Okay. And what do we call context menu? What is context menu? Any one of you have seen context menu?
After right click on row, that
Right?
options appear.
So currently we have buttons. Let's say you don't want button. Once user clicks on right click, you should get those options. So that is context menu. So that we have it. See, if I click on edit, see. So instead of having buttons over there, you can get it as a like this. Let's see. P context menu. We might need to add What is the import for this? The context menu module. Copy. Then you need item. What is item? And here also selection we need on the table. Selected product, selected row might be there. Selected product, nothing but selected visit. So SCLECT. On selection, what, when you right click, that data you need to hold. Not sign. What else is there? Menu. What option you need to have? Menu item. And where we are getting the menu? Item. In your context menu, what option you should have? So that you need to specify. Menu item might be from PrimeNG. Then these are the menu items. Now, when you click on view, delete, what function you need to call? So that function you need to register over here. This is for edit now. So on edit list, for edit function, what you need? Complete data I visit model. Okay. Start selected visit. Okay. Just like delete also. On delete visit. Selected visit. What else? Context menu. CM. On hide. Why it is saying null is not assignable to type? Okay. Let's not provide any data type to that. It will give error. Keeping it as any. Say, let's try now. Not working. Do we have any error? No error is there. Do we forgot something? Context menu model, menu item, menu message service. That's it now. Okay, here also we need it. On TR, we need to add something. So what is this product? Item. So yeah. Now we don't need those delete and every button. Let's comment it. But why it is going over here? See, everything is working. Why our table also got very small? We did. Just we added this. Because of this table got shrink.
No, we removed
We
actions
applied the
column,
size
right?
as
What I removed?
We removed
Actions
action.
column.
So I think we have to increase that size.
Okay. No, but it should. Okay, yeah.
Size one parameter is there.
Size is also there, so that. Minimum width. Copy. 100%. Say, yeah. No. Okay, size we removed, na? Size small. Small. No, but still it is looking very different.
Sir, we need to apply medium size. Select already
Previously it
small.
was small only, na? Previously how it was large. No difference it is doing. Token got expired. Something brick thing is there extra. When we added this, I think then it broke something. Let's try to remove this. So,
No, sir. Like try to uncomment that action column. If you see.
but we don't need that right now.
Yeah, we don't need that, but
Okay.
that is reducing
Okay.
the table size.
It
Did you
was
have
having
button in
that.
two row, right?
That's why it was previously looking like that. Okay, so this is fine. But here, large. What was the size? Large or something else? Sizes. Large. That only one. Large is also nothing big. It's very small only. How does small look? Small. Large and smaller looking same only. How come?
I think previously some other place we have already mentioned size, right? In that.
That is width.
In TS file, I think we mentioned the size.
No, no, we didn't directly. We are passing it over here. Let's see if we don't pass it. So nothing change it is making. We don't need to pass it like this. Save. I don't know why it is not making any change. Large. Mhm. Mhm. If we are using size, then in the HTML, the thing is, mm, let's ask Copilot. Okay, here it was smile. Yeah. So we had two times. Here also it was size was small. Okay, you got it properly. But still this is breaking. Why it is going over here? It should come over here only. Miss something again. Context menu. Here, this we have added just above the table. And where it is our, we add it at the bottom. Let's move it to the top above the table. Save. Now still it is going down, dot bottom only. Context selection menu, context CM, data key code. I don't know, data key is important or what? Code. Oh, what is code? Okay, let's try to pass some value. Data key. Let's say patient name. Something unique it might need. Let's see. Mm-hmm. That's it. What else is there? Import table module. That is already there. Chain detection. I will need chain detection push. Let's see. It should not make any change because we are already in. Let's see. Mhm. What else? Nothing is there. Everything exactly the same. Here it is working properly. Mhm. Context menu CM is also we have passed. This CM, we have passed it over here. Model, item, selected value. See. Mhm, mhm. It is going bottom after exactly 3 rows. Let's try to ask the same. Let's see if we did any mistake. The gap between the writing up and issue, up and to body. Let's see this up and to body. Save. Now it is not opening. It is opening, but it is going somewhere we have seen inside the screen below the table. It is going. And transform overflows on ancestor. PNG template p body. Check the PrimeNG version specific bug. Okay, they might have a bug. I think in this specific version, they might have. Sometimes it happens. Okay, whatever the library you are using, the updated package, they might have a bug. Okay, so someone might have reported it. Next patch, they might fix it because what we have did everything what they have done. Don't know. If any parent is wrapping your table in transform, we don't have something. Let's add this append to body onto the table also. Append to body, we cannot add it onto the table. Let it be. But got the idea? How do we use PrimeNG components? Any component you name it, you can use it. Now some graphs are also there. Where was graphs? Graphs. Where is graphs? Okay, organization chart. But no, this is something else. Where are graphs? Graph section was there specific. They removed it or what? They removed, I think, graph. I think they removed the graph. Previously, graph were also there. One more dependent library was there. Because of that, we were able to use the graphs. They removed it. Okay.
Is PrimeNG free?
Yeah, we can use it, but here you will get it. Even if
Okay.
you deploy it, you will use it. But they have a free version because of theme we have added. It is coming or what? I don't know. Let's try removing the theme. Save it. Still, I think it is not free now. Previously, we were not getting this, but now it is this coming is.
Is there like PrimeNG? Is there any other site which provides free libraries?
No, libraries are free, not site. So material is also there. Material is free to use.
Okay.
AG grid basic, I think you can use for something we have to pay them. Or just like PrimeNG, they might show that. But PrimeNG was free previously. Don't know. Do we have free version? Oh.
Yeah, sir, like it is free. In our project, we are using the free.
Yeah, I know. I have also used it, but because we did not this coming now, so they might have changed it. It was free only. PrimeNG 21 and earlier. And our is okay. So they are saying like up till 21 it was free. But 21, 22, I'm not saying the latest might be there, so they might have paid it one. So we have to degrade our package with the 21, then we might not see this because it is free. So many projects are using it. Okay. So in your practice project or you try it in the practice project, then do it into real project also. Okay. Fine. Okay, then let's connect tomorrow. Let me know if anyone faced the issue while installation or while using it. Some of you might face the issue. Let me know. Okay. Thank you all.